What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'll be working on the beautiful S15 behind me again with one of the last things to do before she can actually go on the track, and that is the body. When I originally got this car, it had the certain body kit on it that was super wide in the front and super narrow in the back, and it didn't only look funny, it also wouldn't give the best performance that the car can offer because the rear wheels can be a lot wider than what they are currently, and I wouldn't get maximum grip and all the adjustment that one would expect out of a car like this. So in this video, I'll be unveiling the kit that I chose for this car, and I'll be installing it as well. Hopefully, we'll be done by the end of the video, and then in the next few steps, we can worry about paint or wrap or whatever the final product will be. And there it is, guys. Origin Lab wide body kit on the S15 is fully mounted and ready to go. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Nah, just kidding. Let's do a little bit of work. So the body lines are absolutely beautiful. I love this kit. This is my favorite kit. The first time I ever saw it was on James Dean S14.9 drift car, and I absolutely love it. It really takes those stock body lines and blow them out of proportion, which I love. That's exactly the same idea that I was going for on my Subi. So yes, absolutely love it. The only thing I don't love right now is the fitment of the rear wheels. As you can see, it is way off. So that's what I meant earlier. The rear axle was so much narrower than the front because the front actually fits perfectly right now. So in order to get a good visual, I would need to put spacers on the rear wheels or get a different offset. The front ones are a different offset than the rear, so I might grab a second set of those and put them there, or just some spacers, which as I have here. These are 2 centimeter spacers. That should help. Okay, the first fender is on officially. I just have a couple of bolts up here, one below and one in the front. The fitment is generally really good. The only thing I had to adjust was here and over here just to make a little bit of room so I could push the panel in. But other than that, it seems to fit great. So kudos to Origin Lab for making good parts. The fiberglass itself seems of really, really good quality, so I'm very happy about that. Now, I do have these fake headlights in the front, which don't fit perfectly, so that's why I'm having this sort of issue here with a gap. But it's really not that bad, and once the bumpers are, or the bumper is on and the hood, it won't be noticeable at all. So yeah, really happy with this. I'm gonna replicate this on the left side. And yeah, hopefully it goes just as well. The second fender is also officially mounted. That went just as smooth, if not a little bit better. The headlight fit a lot better on this side for some reason. I think it's due to this yellow bar that's holding everything in place. It's not very well made and it's not symmetrical. So that's probably where this comes from. But the rest is great. The door gap isn't horrendous. Obviously it's a drift car, so yeah, I don't care so much about these door gaps. But yeah, no, I'm very impressed with this kit so far. It is fitting great with minimal effort, and so far it's looking really good. Next up on the list are the rear quarters. So this is the current state right now. I have nothing there, but I do have my rib nuts already in place. So all I have to do now is slap the panels on and drill the holes where they should be. And hopefully everything lines up. All right, I've just finished installing the second quarter panel, and it fits pretty well, just like the other side. There is a little bit of trimming required to make it fit perfectly around the edges, and other than that, I don't know if the side skirts still fit with this, so that is the next step. I need to actually mount the side skirts. But before I do this, I'm going to get the car up in the air, throw a couple of spacers, and that should tell me where to cut my fender, because right now, if I actually went driving, I would destroy the quarter panels. So this thing needs a little bit of trimming. So here it is with a 3 centimeter spacer. It is definitely a lot better. Still not perfect. I would like probably 1 more centimeter, but for now, I think this is how it's going to be. So now I can replicate this on the other side and actually cut the arch. I've just finished trimming all the extra bits in the both front and rear arches. Now my wheels have as much clearance as they need. There shouldn't be any problem there. Now I can attack the side skirts, and I can already see a problem area, which is right here with the quarter panel. The way these panels are made, they're sort of slanted down. Right there, hopefully you can see that this part is much lower than the actual edge. So when I line up my side skirt, it doesn't really want to fit. So what I'll do is I'm going to cut the side skirt just a little bit so this can sit properly. And then Origin Lab actually provides a little add-on to finish up the shape nicely into the side skirt. So this will all be hidden, and there shouldn't be any problem with it. All right, so I got my side skirt to fit quite nicely on there. And now, as you can see, there's a bit of a step between the arch and the side skirt. And a lot of drift cars do this. They don't run the extensions, so they just have a little bit of a gap, and you can see the tire. It looks quite aggressive. I like it. Even James Dean's S15.9 has this. He just has a bit of a wider side skirt at the bottom here to match the width. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. But guys, let me know in the comments down below if you would rather have this piece and the whole shape pretty smooth, or if you like this step and how aggressive this is. Now in the front, I do need to finish drilling 2 holes here to hold the side skirt onto the fender. And I also have another piece like this for the front, which I don't think I'm going to run either. So yeah, let's finish it up and replicate it on the left side. All right, both side skirts are mounted and secure. Front fenders are on. Now it's time for the hood and the front bumper. And I also have to put this bash bar back on, so that's probably the first thing I'll do. And then yeah, she should be complete. And there she is in her final form. Finally, after 3 months that I've owned this car, after a full engine rebuild and a body kit and a respray, this thing has come a really long way in a short amount of time. I'm really proud of this. And yeah, the outcome is incredible. The only thing missing, obviously, is paint. And I'm not sure if I want to repaint the whole car or just paint match the arches. But I'm really tempted to repaint the whole car and the interior as well, because there is a little bit of rust, especially in the passenger footwell and up by the dash. Not sure if it'll show, But yeah, so I wanted to do the interior as well, and the exterior will be the last step. But for now, she's mechanically done and ready to drift. So I might actually take her for a track day pretty soon in this state, and that'll at least let me troubleshoot anything that could be still wrong with the car, because there was a lot from the previous owner. I hope I fixed all of it now, but you never know until you test it. So yeah, really happy with the outcome. And I think the fitment is not horrible. It is a really good drift fitment. I mean, I do have some space for the tires. I don't want to go too flush. And same in the front, the wheel can move, especially at like 60 degrees of steering. This thing needs a lot of room. So yeah, that's it for this car right now. I do have a couple of parts coming for it, and one of them is actually here. That's the old oil cooler. I have a new one coming, and I have an AccuSump as well. I don't know if you guys know this. It's a bit of a niche thing, but it's super useful. So this is an oil accumulator or a tank that fills up under pressure and can feed oil back into your engine whenever the oil pressure drops. So if for some reason you're going sideways and the oil pump for some reason cannot keep up with the pressure, or you have oil starvation problems with the engine, which I believe killed this engine in the first place, then your AccuSump will feed oil under pressure back into your engine and keep the oil pressure up for up to 30 seconds, I believe. So this should be really helpful for this engine and make sure we never have an oil problem again. But the installation can be quite tricky. I want to control it through my ECU, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of custom control. But that's going to be for a later video. So until then, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Smash that like button. Let me know what you think of the car in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!